Hi everyone, I'm Amanda, a 29-year-old marketing executive living in Chicago. Trust me, the wedding drama is just the beginning of my family's theatrics. You're just like your mother, always needing to do things your own way. Grandma Eleanor snapped, her words laced with her signature disapproval. It's a refrain I've heard my entire life. Grandma has been my guardian since I lost my parents in a car accident when I was 8, and while I'm grateful to her, she's turned every family gathering into her personal theater of control. Have you thought about joining the Ladies' Society? She pressed during our weekly family dinner. Rebecca's already on the board, and she's younger than you. I'm focused on my career right now, Grandma, I replied, keeping my tone even. Career? She scoffed. In my day, family came first. Your cousin Rebecca understands that. Perfect Rebecca, sitting smugly across the table, offered a polite smile. The society's hosting a charity gala next month. You should come, Amanda. Maybe bring Marcus. Marcus, my fiancé, gave my hand a reassuring squeeze under the table. We'd only announced our engagement last month, and already Grandma was trying to orchestrate every detail. Speaking of details, Aunt Patricia, Grandma's ever-loyal shadow, piped up. Have you set a date yet? The country club books up quickly, and Eleanor's been a member for 40 years. Actually, I started. We're thinking of having it at the modern downtown. Grandma's teacup clattered against its saucer. The modern? She repeated, aghast. No granddaughter of mine is getting married in some trendy venue. We've had every family wedding at the club since 1952. Uncle David peeked up from his newspaper, the only voice of reason. Eleanor, maybe let them. David, stay out of this. Grandma snapped before turning back to me. Amanda, dear, you know your mother would have wanted. Don't, I cut her off sharply. Don't bring Mom into this. You don't know what she would have wanted. Grandma's eyes narrowed. I raised you after she died. I think I know what's best for this family. Your mother respected tradition, unlike you. Rebecca, ever the golden child, leaned forward. Grandma's right. The club is beautiful in spring. Remember my debutante ball? Oh, how could I forget? I deadpanned. You only mention it at every single family gathering. Amanda. Aunt Patricia gasped. Show some respect. Marcus stood, sensing the storm brewing. Maybe we should leave. Sit down, young man, Grandma commanded before turning her attention back to me. Amanda, we need to discuss the guest list. I've already drafted it minus 300 of our closest family and friends. 300? I nearly choked. Grandma, we want a small wedding. Small? What will people think? She scoffed. No, I've already spoken to Reverend Matthews. He's holding the first Saturday in May for you. You did what? My voice rose as I pushed back my chair. This is exactly why I didn't want to have dinner tonight. You always do this, make decisions about my life without asking me. I'm trying to give you the wedding you deserve, she said, her tone icy. No, I said firmly. You're trying to control everything, just like always. Marcus, let's go. In the car, Marcus held my trembling hands. You okay? He asked softly. No, I whispered, swallowing back tears. But I will be. I'm done letting her control me. The next morning, I received an email from the bridal shop. My appointment had been modified to include a vintage fitting. Confused, I rushed to the boutique, only to find Grandma Eleanor already there, clutching a yellowed garment bag. Surprise, darling, she beamed. I brought my wedding dress. 5 generations of brides in our family have worn this. No, I said, my voice firm. I've already chosen my dress. That modern monstrosity, she spat. It has no soul, no history. She unzipped the bag to reveal a deteriorating lace gown. This is what a proper bride wears, Amanda. Be reasonable. As if on cue, Aunt Patricia appeared from behind a rack. Your grandmother's put so much thought into this. Of course, Grandma brought backup. Did you ambush my appointment on purpose? I asked, incredulous. We're here to help. Rebecca waltzed into the boutique wearing her practiced smile. I wore Grandma's veil at my wedding, she said sweetly. Remember how beautiful it was. Your wedding was your choice, I snapped. This is mine. Before I could say more, Marcus walked in, stopping short at the chaotic scene. Everything okay, Val? No, everything is not okay, I said, my voice trembling with anger. They hijacked my fitting. Young man, Grandma Eleanor interjected, her tone sharp. Surely you understand the importance of family traditions. Marcus squared his shoulders. I understand it's Amanda's choice. Choice? Grandma huffed. I've already spoken to Reverend Matthews about the ceremony. I made some necessary changes to those ridiculous modern vows. What changes? I asked, my head spinning. I replaced them with traditional ones, Grandma announced triumphantly. And I've taken care of that. Female efficient. She's gone. You what? Marcus stepped forward, his voice firm. You can't just do that. I most certainly can, Grandma shot back. I'm paying for this wedding. No, you're not, I exploded. We never asked for your money. We're paying for everything ourselves. Her face darkened. Then you'll regret it. No financial support. No club membership. Nothing. Grandma. Rebecca tried to interject, but I cut her off. Don't, I said, my voice trembling with suppressed rage. Don't use my dead mother against me again. The boutique fell silent as the weight of my words hung in the air. I found the canceled appointments, the changed vendor contracts, everything. You've been sabotaging my wedding. I've been fixing everything, Grandma shot back. You're too young to understand. I'm 29, I said, my voice steady. I run marketing campaigns worth millions. I'm not a child, and you don't control me. Amanda, please, Aunt Patricia pleaded, reaching for my arm. Your grandmother knows best. No, she doesn't, I said firmly, pulling away. And you're just as bad, always enabling her. Rebecca too, always playing along, making everyone else look bad for having boundaries. That's enough, Grandma said, her voice trembling with fury. If you don't wear this dress, if you don't follow tradition, then what? Then disown me, I said, meeting her glare. Go ahead. I'd rather have no family than one that doesn't respect me. Marcus took my hand. Let's go, Val. In the car, tears streamed down my face. She's been calling all our vendors, changing things behind my back, I whispered. She even tried to cancel our venue. We'll fix it, Marcus said gently. Together. No more trying to please her. No more guilt. The wedding day arrived, and as Lisa, my best friend, adjusted my veil, the bridal suite door burst open. Grandma stormed in, clutching her yellowed dress bag, followed by a parade of elderly relatives I barely recognized. This ends now, she declared. Margaret, show her the photos. Every woman in this family has worn this dress. Get out, I said firmly. Lisa stepped between us, her hands on her hips. You ungrateful child. Grandma spat. Your mother would never. Enough. Aunt Patricia stepped forward, her voice trembling but resolute. Sarah hated these traditions. Remember how you forced her to cancel her beach wedding? Patricia, hold your tongue. Grandma snapped. No, I've held it too long, Aunt Patricia said. You did the same to my sister, and now she won't even speak to us. Guests began gathering at the door as Grandma raised her voice, deliberately loud. Amanda is destroying our family legacy. This modern ceremony is a disgrace. The only disgrace, Uncle David's voice cut through the commotion, is how you're acting, Mother. David, stay out of this, Grandma shouted. No, he said firmly. You drove half our family away with your control. Sarah wanted something different for Amanda. You don't know what Sarah wanted, Grandma hissed. Yes, I do, he said, pulling out an envelope. She left a letter for Amanda. I've kept it since the accident, waiting for the right time. What letter? I asked, my hands trembling. Don't you dare, Grandma warned, lunging for it. But Uncle David handed it to me. I opened it with shaking hands and began to read aloud. Amanda, I read, tears streaming down my face. Don't let anyone force you into their mold, especially not my mother. Live your life, my wayward little star. This is ridiculous, Grandma barked. Rebecca, tell them. But Rebecca's perfect facade finally cracked. Like how you convinced me to break up with James because he wasn't from the right family? Or how you pushed me into that awful society marriage. I hate my life, Grandma. You didn't give me everything. You took everything. The wedding coordinator appeared in the doorway. We need to start. This wedding is not happening, Grandma shrieked, grabbing my arm. Security, Lisa shouted. 2 guards appeared, gently but firmly escorting Grandma out as she screamed, You're ruining everything. No, Grandma, I said, my voice calm and steady. You ruined everything by never letting anyone live their own life. If you do this, "You're no granddaughter of mine," she spat as she was led away. "I haven't been for a long time," I whispered. Uncle David hugged me. "Your mom would be so proud." The ceremony was perfect, exactly as Marcus and I had planned. Afterward, at a small reception hosted by Aunt Patricia, she smiled warmly. "Amanda, Sarah's coming next week. My daughter is finally speaking to me again." "That's wonderful." "How long has it been?" 10 years. Aunt Patricia sighed, her voice tinged with regret. "All because I let your grandmother convince me Sarah's lifestyle was inappropriate." "She's a successful artist in New York now," Uncle David added. "Mother's not taking it well. The church committee asked her to step down after Mrs. Peterson revealed how she blackmailed her daughter out of art school." "Did you hear about Rebecca?" Aunt Patricia leaned in, a conspiratorial smile on her face. "She ran off with her old boyfriend James, left a note for her society husband and everything." "Good for her," I said, smiling at the memory of James from high school. "They're in California," Aunt Patricia continued. "She's finally pursuing her dance career. Says she feels alive for the first time in years." The doorbell rang, cutting through the conversation. Marcus answered, returning moments later with a tense expression. "Val, it's your grandmother's friend, Mrs. Harrison." "Mrs. Harrison." I raised an eyebrow as the older woman hesitated in the doorway, wringing her hands. "Amanda, dear," she began, her voice trembling. "The Ladies' Society held a vote. Eleanor's membership, we had to terminate it. After what came out about her threatening the rector's wife." "I'm not getting involved," I said firmly, folding my arms. "She's all alone now," Mrs. Harrison continued, almost pleading. "The Bridge Club, the Garden Society, everyone's heard the stories. Maybe if you spoke to her." "No," my voice was resolute. "She made her choices." After she left, Marcus wrapped his arms around me. "You okay?" "Actually, yes," I replied, surprising myself with the truth. "The family's healing without our control. Sarah and Patricia are reconnecting. Rebecca's free. Uncle David's finally speaking up." My phone buzzed with a text from Rebecca. "Starting dance classes tomorrow. James says hi, miss you all." She's still sitting alone in that big house, Aunt Patricia mentioned softly, refusing to acknowledge any wrongdoing. "That's her choice," I said simply, "just like this is ours." Uncle David raised his glass, his smile warm. "To Amanda and Marcus for showing us it's never too late to break free." "To freedom," everyone echoed, their voices bright with hope. Outside, autumn leaves swirled past the window, painting a world in shades of gold and crimson. Somewhere across town, I knew Grandma Eleanor sat alone in her formal dining room, surrounded by traditions but no family, her bridge club meetings canceled, her social calendar empty, her control finally gone. But here, in my home filled with love and laughter, I was exactly where I wanted to be. No guilt, no manipulation, no toxic traditions, just family, the way it should be. Marcus squeezed my hand, and I smiled. Sometimes the best family isn't the one you're born into. It's the one you choose to build. What would you do if you discovered that your most cherished family member was manipulating multiple lives behind the scenes? Would you stay silent to keep the peace, or would you be the one to break the cycle of generational trauma, even if it meant losing your support system? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Have you ever had to choose between family traditions and your own happiness? How did it turn out? If you enjoyed Amanda's journey of breaking free from toxic control and creating a healthier family dynamic, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more real stories of empowerment and resilience.